What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of Full Circle. For this particular episode, I will not say the episode title, or not title, but the number, because Jared says that dates us. Being on the internet dates us with a timestamp, but whatever, right? Like, it's episode, you see it in the title, why do I need to say it?
It's in the hearts and minds of the listeners.
Oh, you're just really going on with the puns here. That show hasn't even started. But as always, I'm your glorious host, Odell Harmon Jr. You can find me at Odell Harmon Jr. on all your favorite social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and maybe DeviantArt, I guess. Actually, I don't know what my DeviantArt name is. It's Hair23. You can follow me on DeviantArt at Hair23. I don't post art. I just repost other people's art, and yeah. Jared has Tumblr.
Just like Hot Topic.
Ooh.
And
I don't get paid for it, though.
True. And I'm your radiant host. Ooh. Jared Fredette. You can find me at all the same places, but under Toon Velo.
How do you spell that, Jared?
Toon, like a cartoon, and Velo, as in the Yu-Gi-Oh card Maha Velo. Vailo.
And for our YouTube watchers, I mean, it pops up on the screen, so if you mess it up, I don't know what to tell you.
Right there. Under me.
Yeah. And my name appears somewhere similarly here, and it goes whoosh, and then it goes whoosh when it disappears. That's the noise it makes.
No, it's true. And thus concludes our meta-analysis of our show.
Yes.
Moving on to the part where I introduce the topics. Topic 1. We'll be discussing the Steven Universe season finale, not series, Battle of Heart and Mind, also known as Change Your Mind.
You know, it wasn't the season finale I was going to ask you, because sometimes it just be like, this is just a special that happened in the middle of the season because...
Nope, this was the season finale.
What season is this?
6. No, 5.
5. Okay.
Because it's been renewed for season 6.
We'll also be discussing our nerd litmus test. What is a litmus test? Well, if you've had high school science, biology, chemistry, you should know.
It's to determine if you're basic.
Pretty much. And...
Litmus pH. Like basic.
I thought you meant just basic, like, are you basic?
That too. Yeah.
Oh,
Little bow.
All right. We'll get to that.
But first and foremost, we'll be talking about, we just went to PAX South. What was up with that?
Yeah, at time of showing, that was what, 2 weekends ago? 2 weeks ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Last week.
MLK weekend.
There you go. So yeah, we went to PAX South, and if you follow us on social media, you saw we're in the PAX Pokemon League again, possibly for our last year.
Don't tell them that yet.
Yes.
They watch us. Maybe.
Do they? I don't think anyone does.
Hi, Jordan.
Aw, we love you, Jordan. And Russell. Mostly Jordan.
Ouch.
I mean, they don't watch.
This was the first episode they were going to watch. And
don't worry, Jared. We didn't date ourselves. They don't know who it is.
We're from the future.
So we're good. But we cosplayed.
I'll say Odell cosplayed. I went real lazy this weekend. I don't even have photos of me. I just the Starbucks barista / mobster butcher.
Well, if you would have went shirtless like I told you to, it would have made all the difference.
Being shirtless is not a cosplay. It's like everybody who ever cosplays is Ice Boy from Fairy Tale.
His name is Gray.
But he's ice powers.
I mean...
It's like every person who goes shirtless to the Renaissance Festival. Being shirtless and in jeans is not a cosplay.
But being shirtless in like a chain metal knit skilt. What's it called? Chainmail?
Yeah.
And a chainmail skilt?
Kilt. Chainmail kilt.
There we go. Chainmail kilt.
That I built in a kiln.
I don't understand the reference.
I'm just making more words.
Oh, okay.
This is me talking.
Gotcha. Well, if you're wearing a skirt that's period appropriate and shirtless, are you in cosplay?
For the Renfest, yes.
So, but I mean, okay, if you're Gray and you have a tattoo and you're shirtless and proportionally the same body shape as him and have the correct pair of bottoms on, I suppose.
And have the black wig on, maybe. And are with other characters from Fairy Tale.
I'll give you that. He kind of needs to be in a group cosplay to
yeah.
fully.
But Odell was fully Miles Morales.
Yeah.
During our whole banter here, we've been flashing some of his favorite photos from our photo shoot, along with meeting other Spider people across the Spider-Verse.
I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I was the best Miles there.
He truly was. Your commitment to the details of the costume really paid off.
No one else had the Nikes that sold it.
So, right? Like we had Iron Spider, we had Silk,
a couple of Gwen Stacy's,
right? Definitely other Miles Morales.
Oh, we had Peter B. Parker. That was a good one.
That was pretty good. Yeah. But more specific about PAX, did we see any games that we liked?
I saw Jump Force.
That was pretty good.
I honestly just didn't play anything else. Everything else there I have played a million times already.
Right. I could say this is sort of the downside of PAX South. It's a smaller con.
We just get recycled booths.
You get recycled things, right? Like Ace Combat was there. I'm like, isn't that already out?
No, half the games at PAX South were already out. Like, why's Brawlhalla still at PAX? I'm like, you've been out. You've been out.
These are great questions.
Why? Well, no, I want to see those people's budget. Let's go market a game that's been out for like over a year and buy booth space and spend thousands of dollars. I'm just like, your game's already out. I guess it's successful since you're still here.
Right?
I don't know.
You're not a big corporation. You don't know how they make their bucks.
I mean, it was only, it's weird. I feel like only one big company is there. Like, remember the time Nintendo was there, PlayStation wasn't there, or Xbox. PlayStation was here now Nintendo nor X.
It's like a really petty turf war. Only one big company can be here.
Indeed. I mean, I'll give it this. PAX South is cool in the sense that it shows off demos, some bigger demos that were only like E3 or the other PAXs. But I feel like Resident Evil 7 was probably the biggest. No, and Jump Force. Jump Force was definitely the biggest demo there, because that's not coming out for a while.
And no, we did not get our hands on the beef ramen noodles. I don't like ramen.
I mean, they clearly had them there. Like, you can see the picture of the ramen noodles, and we simply didn't want them because, one, I mean,
I don't want a heart attack.
Mainly, I'm off noodles because I had a sodium overdose in college, and it ended very poorly for my health.
I don't want a heart attack.
But no, I meant, like, where was I gonna put it? I was gonna eat them because they're probably gonna be good. And I don't fall into that trap of, this is going to be worth something or cool collect. No, it won't. It won't.
No.
It won't. Because you know what? Cool collectibles don't become cool collectibles until after the fact. Like, something's legit going to be worth money and of value. I mean, I have this cool Pikachu mug that, but it already was. It was very hard to find it. It was a gift. Thank you. But, yeah, like Pokemon cards, no one knew that this, $1.99 pack of these particular cars are going to be worth, thousands of dollars.
Right.
Stop buying Funko Pops. Oh,
see, circle back here.
Yeah. No, there was a line at PAX South where Jared bought his
Coochie Kopi from Bob's Burgers is now joining us on the podcast.
Yeah. They had a limited edition Funko Pop that was only being sold at PAX South, and the line was outrageous.
It was like 2 hours long, and I'm like, why? Ugh. Fortunately, I didn't have to wait in line. I was like, 2 Coochie Kobis, please. And now I have one. And gave the other way.
Yeah, so PAX South in a nutshell was, it was cool.
It was okay.
Well, damn, Jared.
I was going to say, it could always be better. Okay, so...
That it can.
So take away things from me, right? So I usually actually like seeing the various board games at PAX South, and either I couldn't find them, which is a problem in and of itself, or they're not there this year. Which I don't know if that's just trying to balance out PAX Unplugged, or...
I feel like it wouldn't, though, because it's not like, let's not bring them to the South, because clearly these people are going to Philadelphia in the winter.
I mean, people for some reason come all the way to South.
Yeah.
I mean, Philly to Boston is like, who cares? It's right there.
I feel like South's biggest market is people mostly in the South, though.
Probably.
It has to be.
I'm always surprised, though. There are people from all over the world. Singapore, one of them, someone from Singapore was in the Omegathon.
Oh, yeah, and,
No, I was just going to arbitrarily complain also. Like, I know I have absolutely no reason to expect to be in the Omegathon, especially since I've only been here 4 times. But I've been here 4 times and didn't even meet the preliminaries to be in the Omegathon.
Well, this year you couldn't have been because you had to meet... Oh, wait, no, you actually bought a... okay.
Yeah, I also have an actual badge. So, I don't know. It's very sad. Also very sad to find out that grass-type Pokemon should only be played as doubles.
Apparently.
No, it's
or
fine.
have a weather team. They can't exist on their own, I guess.
No, I'll even say like a weather team should also be, I think, partnered.
You're right, because then you're correct.
Yeah. No, because it was funny because everyone's like, oh, you have a grass team. I hope you live up to the so and so who did doubles, and like they kept saying that like both our champ and Jordan had doubles grass teams, and I was like, oh, I should have taken that cue. Roop. But now I know.
You know what? If we do it again next year, let's run a fire grass double team.
Okay. Yeah.
It just meshes really well.
Yes, sunny day. Power of the sun.
Yeah, and then you throw out something with like Storm Drain, and it's like, haha, my weakness is gone.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, they really actually counterbalance each other very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was in PAX Pokemon League. I was a bug type gym leader. I had a pretty good win record. I don't know what my final numbers were, but I'm just gonna make up a number. I was like something like 20-7. Something like that.
That seems about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't lose too often. Mine
was probably on the lesser side of 1. Mine was below 0.5 as a ratio.
Well, that's only because, it just wasn't your year. It was like when I had that fighting team that year. That just... Ooh. That was just...
Right, yeah, like it seems to work on paper, but then you're like, oh, you can't be switched into. Oh, you aren't fast enough.
I don't think I was just committed to that fighting team. Like, I just don't think I was.
It was too forced?
Yeah, it was too forced.
Well, I mean, what can you do?
Yeah, and it was like a doubles fighting team. And you know me, I don't like double battling.
Why was it doubles?
Because of the teeter dance thing.
Oh, right. That makes more sense.
Yeah, that was the only reason.
Well, I mean, what can you do except judge them going forward?
Speaking of judging going forward, yes, that's right, people. I did the segue this time. What's up? I was thinking about that. You always do the segue. You were starting. I was like, you know what? I'm doing it today. It's my time to shine.
There you go.
I didn't have a good pun like you usually do.
Hey, no, you made it, and that's what counts.
Yeah.
Now, I would like to start the segment off saying this is not us trying to gatekeep. This is just our own personal things that we found over the years that we like, that if you don't like, we're probably not going to get along.
Okay, let me put it like this, people. You're free to like whatever you like. You can be an expert on anything. But pretending to be one is just stupid. If you're not an expert and, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, yes, it's considered one of the greatest games of all time. But if you haven't played it, that's okay. That's okay.
Your parents didn't get it for you when you were a kid. You missed the re-release on the 3DS.
You never played a Zelda.
Whatever.
That's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I've never played cult classic insert name here that I can't think of right now, but...
I've never played Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ratchet and Clank.
Oh.
Yeah, we could probably keep going with this for me.
I mean, no, wait, hold on. No, let me think of a good one. I've never played... What's one of my gaming sins?
Dishonored.
I never played Dishonored.
Although it's not a classic yet, but...
Yeah, if you wait, hold on. No, I know there's a good one. There was a good game that I feel that everyone has played that I've never played, and I feel like it's too late for me to play. I can't think of that game right now. Well, there is one.
Well, we can always come back to that.
Okay.
Future gaming sins.
Oh, there we go. New segment. Not this segment. Anyway, litmus test. What is one of your nerd litmus tests?
So nerdy litmus test is if you don't like or are confused by the movie Inception. Like, I don't understand. Like, all the complaints I always hear about it are like, it was confusing. It didn't make sense.
Why didn't
they run out of time? Like, they clearly explained everything at the start of the movie. That means you're either a poor listener or you just get really, really easily confused.
No, what I hate when people are like, but they were just talking. So you think exposition in a movie doesn't matter? When people discuss, like, it's like, what, no, action not happening? Just words?
I mean...
Do I need to pay attention? Yeah?
Let me take a pot shot here at all the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Yeah. It doesn't matter that Iron Man and Iron Man and Captain America are jibber-jabbering at the beginning. The point is they're going to fight in the airport at the end of the movie. That's the point. All that chit-chat is just setting up...
It's still exposition. Why they're fighting.
I agree. Exposition is important. But I think the majority of the big box office busters are movies that are where the exposition doesn't matter. People are trained to just like.
Okay, well, Into the Spider-Verse, which won the Golden Globe for Best Animated Movie, that had tons of exposition, and it was all super important.
It's true.
It was highly entertaining exposition. I'll give it that.
I'll even jump here and defend the movie Green Lantern. People always ask me like, "Oh, you hated that movie, right?" It's like, no, I thought it was pretty good, minus
the CGI.
No, I was gonna say, first of all, explain to me what you think solid light construct should look like. Do you want it to be like Batman Forever with giant green props? No, it's gonna look like CGI. I think they did the best there they could. No, I was gonna say Carol Ferris. I forget the actress's name. She was just dead. She was Kristen Stewart-ing it the whole time. Hal, get these pants on. We have to fly some planes. I'm like, really? That's all you can muster here. But at the beginning, right, they explain everything. There's the green energy. It's based on the emotional spectrum. It's weak to yellow, the color of fear. Like, they explain all this. And then people were just horribly confused.
Well, at that point, you just don't know anything of the Green Lantern.
You're right. It's like, what was I going to say? If that's the point, you can say you hate the Green Lantern.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Yellow Lantern.
Beware my power, Sinestro's might.
You know I don't know anything.
It's
yeah, the bad guy. Wait, yeah, that's the main one. Okay,
Mark Strong, who's now the villain Shazam.
Oh.
DC Shazam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, the villain Shazam?
No.
He's the villain in Shazam?
He's the villain in Shazam.
Oh, okay.
Not Black Adam. Anywho.
All right.
Litmus test.
Litmus test. There we go. We reeled it back in. So one of my litmus tests, similar to Jared's, is the movie The Matrix. Okay, I'm just going to be blunt here. If you say, one, The Matrix is stupid for the same reasons people think Inception is stupid, I immediately think you're just an idiot. Like unapologetically, you're an idiot. One, The Matrix is one of the greatest movies of all time.
We love our fans.
Unless you don't like The Matrix, then I don't love you. You are an idiot.
Hard.
Okay, not liking The Matrix is perfectly acceptable. Not understanding it to any capacity.
There's layers to this.
Yes.
And I like The Matrix more than Odell.
Yeah, because it makes me so upset. They're like, they're in a computer. That don't make sense. I'm like,
okay. To be fair, I've never heard anyone complain that they're in they're in a computer. They get confused by movie 3 when they're like,
okay, no, I'm talking about specifically The Matrix.
The Matrix, okay.
The first one. We're ignoring the other two. I think people actually enjoy the other two more than the first one because they're stupid.
No, they're not. They're not stupid.
No, because it makes no sense.
They thoroughly explain everything going forward, why the actions are the way they are.
And they contradict each other.
No, they don't. Yes, we can have a Matrix breakdown next episode.
No.
Point by point.
The architect is that whole, what's up, Neil? When are you going to open the door? Well, you've already done this. Well, I'm opening the other door. Well, you already done that too.
Yeah.
I'm like, so what? You're just...
Because he's like the 7th incarnation of...
I know, but I'm just also like, he's like, well...
The architect's job is to calculate and balance all human things. Particularly if your mind is already plugged into the architect. He knows what you're going to think before you've reached the conclusion.
The architect is dumb. He's like, I can save everything, but I don't.
No.
Why don't you just do?
No, he doesn't do... Because they have to balance... They have to try and keep the population of Zion in check. Otherwise, they will rise up and destroy them. Remember, the whole point of this is, again, the war between the machines and the humans.
Well, first of all, if this has happened already and the city has already been destroyed and saved, like, how are we in this time loop?
No, because then he said you have to make the choice. You have to let out, like, 7 males and 14 females, and they'll start a new Zion. Because if you remember at the beginning, like, there's a place you can go, Neo, Zion. It's like, the first humans to escape. Well, how'd they escape? The Matrix. They just, like, woke up themselves. The one released them. Yeah.
No, it's still stupid. Not like, okay, you know what? We don't got time for this. We literally don't. My other litmus test is, so this is more of like it's okay. So at every con, there's always we didn't come up with a PG term for
it's for aggressively trying to prove how large of a geek you are.
Yes. It's a
that's my euphemism here.
I was gonna say it's a genitalia measure. There we go.
I think that's almost worse.
How's that worse?
It sounds worse.
No, it doesn't.
Anywho, but you hate measuring. I think our viewers get the point at this point.
Fine. Whatever.
Don't blame us. There is no other, like, lex in our language to describe this.
I don't know. Maybe we just put, like, PG-13 on our podcast and then, like, boom.
Warning. Yeah. Whole new demographic. Here we go.
But, so, there's always nerds that's all trying to be like, oh, did you see that new unreleased One Piece movie that was only in Japan, but you probably never heard of it? But they're completely lying. Because when you're an expert, you're just like, no, that's false. My favorite thing is, it always happens with The Legend of Zelda. That's what I mentioned earlier. People always talk about Ocarina of Time. Mm-hmm. And they just tell blatant lies. Like, I was listening to this, overheard this one conversation, like, oh, your Ocarina of Time, it's like, the Water Temple's not the hardest dungeon, you know, because in the Water Temple, that's where you get, like, the fire arrows, and you can combine them with the ice arrows and one-shot the boss. Oh, yeah, you're right. And you can get the magnetic boots in that one, too. And I'm like, now you've crossed games, and now you've just made stuff up.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of, like, when we were kids, and it's like, oh, you know, if you hack the system and you jump 7 times, you can, like, teleport to a different game, grab the Master Ball off a Pokemon. Like, if you played it last and you like, just rumor mill gibberish based on no, like, IT knowledge or anything.
That's always fun. It turns out to be true, though. But, so, whenever you talk about a movie, game, subject matter, and you're not an expert in it, let's just say we're casually talking about Pokemon, and then someone starts talking about Pokemon, they're like, yeah, I don't breed, you know, I just do, like, you know, the Ivy check, egg, automatic, perfect, and it's like, no, you don't. But people feel the need to, like, out-geek each other. Oh, so here's the story.
I know where this is going.
Me and Jared picked up our media badge from the desk counter, and we're walking out casually. We weren't even talking about the fact that we had media badges.
We're talking about supper, because it's 8 o'clock at night, and Jared wants to eat.
Yeah, and I was like, are we going to Mad Hatter's again?
Yeah.
Because I was like...
Shout out Mad Hatter, San Antonio.
Yeah, give us discounts. Literally, we come once every year at the same time.
It's true.
But I was like, are we going to have Mad Hatters? Because I don't know. I was like, I wasn't craving it, or I don't remember.
Oh. You guys are media too? I used to be media. Glad I don't have to do that this year. Okay.
Okay, you didn't want a free badge?
You didn't want access to talk to people and jump lines?
Yeah, and then he was like, yeah, I just bought me a 3-day pass, and they were like $90.
Right, I'm like, that's also something very easy to do at PAX South. Like, they're available for months on end. It's not like West, where they sell out, like, the second they go on sale.
Yeah, so he was just like, yeah, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that media stuff this year. And it was like...
Which also, like, not to be a terrible person, but you could always just take the badge and run. I mean...
PAX themselves don't require you to do anything with it.
I mean, you won't get far in the industry without, like, doing that. You know, throwing your business card around might get you a bad name.
So, and it was so funny. It was so funny, awkward. It was so awkward and funny, and a word that I tried to invent just now. Because after he said that, we just kind of stopped and we're like,
cool beans.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you spent money instead of getting a free media badge. Because
which also, I just realized, I'm like, so again, he has no idea who our career is, what our career is, so he could be bragging to, like, 20-year veterans of being media. Like, he doesn't know who we're representing. He's bragging to a media person he's media. I don't understand that.
I didn't get it either. Oh, so it was cool when we first got there. So I don't know if me and Jared just look cool or official this week. So they have the electronic scooters.
I swear we were just wearing like.
No, yeah, we're wearing completely regular clothes, and then after sitting in the car for 3 hours. So we're on these electronic scooters that you rent. You know, the Bird scooter. Shout out Bird, sponsored by Bird. Bird, give me Bird discounts.
Is this our ad revenue episode?
Yeah, I was gonna bring like my Sonic cup and be like, I sure am thirsty. I'm glad there's happy hour from 3 to 4 at Sonic. Pay us money. Anyway.
But
so we hopped off. I'll let you tell that.
No, okay. So like, you know, we got these cool new scooters. I don't know. They have LED lights on the bottom, so maybe they look cool. But, you know, we just pull up looking normal. We get off like, yeah, the entrance is like, we pick our badges here, right? You know, like, we don't know what the entrance is. And talking to ourselves again. And this random woman is like, hey, bet you're Twitch streamers. No? Oh, what games do you play then? Again, that's not a question that would be follow-up to this questioning. Like, hey, do you have a car? No. Sweet. What board games do you play? What? Like, it just like... What are we doing here?
I like how you were telling you're like I play PC and my Switch, and it just kept walking and just like kind of just left her flabbergasted. Not flabbergasted, just I don't know. She was probably embarrassed, and you did not make it the situation any better.
No, I'm real good at conversation enders. Hey, how you doing? Good. See that? You don't get to continue the conversation.
Oh man, I kind of wish. No, I don't wish we were Twitch streamers, but I want to know. I just want to know why she thought that. Like we took one step off the scooter, we turned towards the building. We took one step in stride. She was just like, "Huh, y'all are Twitch streamers." No, she said, "Are y'all Twitchers?" That's what she said. I was like, "Excuse
me." Do you mean tweeters? Are we on Twitter? Twitch?
Twitchers.
That
sounds like Twitch groupies.
Are we twin witches?
Yeah.
Shout out to Disney Channel.
Animate me doing the one thing. Wait, no, that looks horrible. Remember you sent me that video? They couldn't draw the mouse. Hold on, let me.
Oh, put a lot of okay.
There we go.
There you go.
Because I don't know what this was. This wasn't a mouse.
Yeah.
But no, Twitchers sounds like Twitch groupies. Like, shout out to my Twitchers out there. So
is that what they're called?
Call me.
Maybe.
No, she better not be referred that we were Twitch groupies. Like,
oh, that would be worse. Here we are bragging that people think we're Twitchers, when really that's just a groupie. Awkward.
Shout out to my Twitches.
But with those litmus tests in mind, we hope you changed your mind. Steven Department.
Okay.
Right. So Steven Universe. Right?
Yeah.
The season ended.
The season ended. Season 5?
Yes.
5 or 6?
5.
5. All right. Season 5 just ended with the 1-hour special called "Change Your Mind." Jared's been throwing out this. I don't know.
These phrases and words throughout the podcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's been alluding. There we go. He's been alluding to this the entire podcast.
Oh my god!
So it was amazing.
I just screamed at several points throughout the episode. I was texting everybody, just me screaming.
Oh yeah, no. When you started texting me, you were like, "Are you watching?" I'm like, "I'm not home yet.
I'm not to me
home yet. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Facebook. Not on anything."
I am upset that the day after, Cartoon Network is already just posting spoilers. Not leaving moments building up to it. So I think we can safely spoil things.
Okay, all right. How about this? Spoiler warning. Spoilers. If you haven't watched it, spoilers. Turn off the episode. Stop listening. Go watch it and come back. Press pause.
Okay. So let's start talking about the Crystal Gems new outfits in order of best to least.
All right. So if you don't know, all the gems reformed. All the crystal gems reformed. Yeah. So, I mean, literally, Amethyst reformed, Steven reformed in the same outfit. Garnet reformed.
Pearl, Lapis, Peridot.
Yeah, everybody.
Only not Bismuth.
Because she hasn't been poofed.
She hasn't been poofed.
Well, not since she came back. We don't know what she looked like before.
It's true.
I assume the same.
Probably. But okay, so I really like Amethyst's outfit. I think she's the best of all of them, outfit-wise.
Amethyst is sexy. I feel comfortable saying it now. She's sexy.
No, I'm just comparing this again to Peridot's obvious fangirl outfit of she picked elements from
Steven's shirt, Garnet's glasses.
Yeah, which again I think is adorable and 100% on par for who Peridot is. But it's a hot mess, honestly.
But that kind of goes with her personality too. It's if you told Peridot to dress herself, this is what you get.
Just look at all her meat morphs in the barn.
But it looked better than I expected. So, all right, you say least to worst favorite. I'll say mine, and we'll make a comprehensive list.
Just least to worst, or just
okay? Yeah, least to worst.
Least to worst.
Oh.
Bad to terrible. Awful to trash. So favorite to least favorite. A 10 to a 1 is the order we'll do this in. -5 or a square root of I.
I feel like we passed the line of abuse now. You're just verbally insulting me. This is a form of bullying.
I'm sorry, Starlight.
Oh. You're gonna be on like new Cartoon Network's anti-bullying campaign. Just like me here crying.
I'll let them pay me to be on anti-bullying campaign.
You're the bully. You're not getting paid.
Oh.
Oh God, what if you did?
But okay, so Amethyst I think is the best outfit.
We're doing. You know, screw it. We do an order.
Best to worst.
All right.
Amethyst. Am I just listening?
Yeah, you're just going. You're
Okay,
just going.
sorry. So Amethyst, Garnet, without the battle goggles. I'm not a huge fan of everyday use battle goggles. I don't know. Just the third spike feels weird.
It does feel weird.
Then I'll go with Pearl, then Lapis, then Peridot.
Okay, so my list is kind of the same with one major difference.
Okay.
So first is Amethyst because she is sexy and her outfit was rocking. So they all had 80s/early 90s outfit, and Amethyst was like completely like year 1994. That was a good year for me.
That was when he found out who he was.
It really was though. I think it was. It was a good year. So then we're going Lapis. Oh man, Lapis. Just love the like yoga pants.
I'm not a fan of the MC Escher pants.
She looks so dope though.
That's fair.
Okay. I mean, she.
This is
if it's her new, it's like the she's like the she's the BITCH of the group, but like her new outfit's like it's like nerd chic. That was nerd. Okay, no, it wasn't.
No. Pearl is like nerd chic.
No, Pearl's just 80s.
No, remember this is from when she her jacket's like when she met the not Rose human girl.
Oh, yeah.
So she's like that was her bad Pearl phase.
Oh yeah, bad Pearl. Okay, all right. No, she's
rebelling against homeworld.
Okay,
There's
no, if
nothing
anything,
they can do.
Lapis fashion reflects now. She was very now outfit. So we got Amethyst.
If maybe her top was different, I don't know.
Hater. Okay, everybody, look at Lapis. What was it? Like for you love it, comment if you don't. Whatever little YouTube things they be saying nowadays. And if you're listening to
hit that bell.
Oh.
That's what they say now.
Do they?
Yeah. It's not enough to subscribe. You have to get alerts that you are subscribed.
Oh yeah, for our new weekly notification that we... Anyway.
Lapis.
Amethyst, Lapis, Garnet without battle glasses.
Okay.
If we have to count the battle glasses, just go ahead and dump her to like last place.
It's not that bad.
It's that bad in my mind.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Garnet. Then we have...
Pearl or Peridot. The peas. The peas.
I'm going to tie them, but I'll put Pearl above Peridot.
Okay. So we have roughly Amethyst at the top and Peridot at the bottom.
Yeah.
With Garnet in a square middle.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're really split here on Lapis v.
Pearl.
So, I don't know.
Let us know in the comments
who
you choose.
Okay, so let's move on to, I think, probably the biggest thing of... I don't know, there's a lot of things that happen. But for me, the biggest thing that I screamed about the entire time was all the new fusions.
Oh, yeah, we got Sunstone. We got Obsidian, which was my personal favorite. We'll come back to Obsidian. So we had Sunstone...
Rainbow Quartz
2.0.
And the return of Smoky Quartz.
Smoky Quartz. No, no Opal, but that's okay. That's okay.
Opal is Odell's all-time favorite.
She is.
And she got no speaking lines. And my favorite Sardonyx got a week special, so...
She still got a special?
A week-long special.
Oh,
not a terrible special.
Oh, okay, yeah. And we finally got the fusion we knew was happening. It's the temple itself, which is now been... Have they said Obsidian before?
It was... So in some of the early art books that they've released, like, it was labeled Obsidian.
Okay, because she said it like we already knew.
The fans already knew it was Obsidian.
Yeah.
We already knew what she looks like. It's the temple.
Yeah, so... And we got to see all gems perform their four-way dance, which Steven, unsurprisingly,
Steven!
He Stevened it up.
Yeah. But that's what they have to be. They have to be true to themselves.
Yes, and then they formed Obsidian, which has like a very Afro feel to her. She's like very dark tinted, very Afrocentric hair. She looks like Guy, she looks like reincarnation. What's what I'm looking for?
Rebirth?
No.
Reincarnation?
Not reincarnation.
Rejuvenation?
No.
Reiteration?
She looks like incarnations of Gaia.
Okay.
Like, you know, when
I
people
say
draw
she
art.
reminds me of what's her name from Moana, right?
Oh, Taka.
Yes.
Which turned out to be Gaia.
Yeah, there we go.
So if y'all, for those who don't know, Gaia is, you know, Mother Earth in many forms of mythology.
Mm-hmm. I loved her weapon so much.
No, I thought it was cool because she forms all like the big versions of the fusion weapons. You know, she makes the bow, she makes all of them, and I was like, oh shit, she was dead. And yeah, she spits lava from her second mouth. She dumped them in there and used them to forge a giant sword.
Reverse sword eating.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sword forging. That was just so epic.
And then she just cut open the head of White's head. Well, the head of White's ship.
No, she didn't cut open the head. They had to climb into White ship's eyes.
Oh, it's even better.
She cut off the arms of Yellow and Blue, though.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm gonna still say my favorite fusion was probably Sunstone. Mostly because like I've been anticipating a Sunstone for a long time, and I was right. And it was exciting.
Would you call Sunstone 80s or 90s? I'm feeling early 90s.
Yeah, definitely. No, all of Sunstone's like theme is after school special, including fourth wall break, tips on safety.
I forgot about that.
The cool sunglasses. Hey kids. Yeah,
I liked her suction cups. I like gauntlets and shield suction cups. Yeah,
right. Again, 90s like non-violence effectively.
All right, so the biggest thing was the confrontation with White Diamond and Steven. And it did not disappoint.
Oh, my God.
So we were left on a cliffhanger when, to make Pink stop playing, she removes the gem from Steven, literally pulls it out of him. And for those wondering, yes, that would cause him to die because he immediately
started dying.
Yeah, in Connie's arms.
Oh.
And so she pulls off the gem. And it starts to reform, and we're all thinking like, "Oh crap, is this gonna be Rose and or Pink?" Because honestly, if it did, that would be horrible and cool for so many reasons.
Right? It's like in this exact moment, I always have complete trust in Rebecca Sugar. I'm like, I don't know what she's gonna do, but whatever she does, it's gonna be pulled off magnificently.
So it starts reforming. It looks like it's gonna be Pink, and then all of a sudden it looks like it's gonna be Rose, and then it just turns into Steven. It's just a solid pink all gem Steven.
Pink Steven.
And then so they're making this transition where Pink Steven is slowly walking towards Steven, and Connie's trying her best to carry the now dying Steven to Pink so they can merge, you know, their essence together.
Or something. Like, I guess we don't really know what they're going to do, but they need to get back together. They need to.
And so, I don't know why, but Pink Steven seems to be incredibly strong. Strong enough to fend off White Diamond quite easily.
So what I had to Google right now is just to make sure I get the name in my head right. That whole kind of scene reminds me, essence-wise, of the scene from Atlantis, the Disney movie Atlantis, when Princess Kaida, like, she is the ancestors, and she becomes glowing blue. She walks on water. Everything, like, bounces off her in, like, this big shield, bubble shield that she has, too. No,
I remember.
Right, it's like she doesn't, like, scream powerful. It also kind of reminds me, like, from Neon Genesis, when the Evas lose their battle armor, and they just kind of go berserk, and they're screaming. I don't know. I'm trying to...
Yeah. So the scene Jared is referring to, so Pink, like, White's trying to shoot her blast. You know, remember, White is, like, stupid powerful. And he's literally just shielding her attacks, bouncing them off. And, like, she starts controlling other gems, and he's just fending it off. I don't know why he's insanely powerful, but he is.
Because it's that raw, completely raw, unkempt energy.
And so, in an attempt, White reaches out to Pink Steven, and she's like, "Pink, where are you? Stop this." And he looks at her, like, with just a chilling face and screams in a blood-curdling scream.
She's gone.
And then this battle cry, like, just, like, completely, like, freezes everyone. Like, I don't know if it's because they were in shock or from the power, but...
There's a video I shared with some of my friends. It's Over, Isn't It? Being sung.
Yeah,
right?
I remember it.
It's over, isn't it? I loved you, and she's gone!
Yeah, so... long story short, Pink Steven merges with Steven. They laugh gleefully.
And Steven is, as he's always only ever been, Steven. I'm like, oh, that's probably been the biggest question of the entire series.
Is he his mom? Is he not his mom?
Yeah, like...
And now we know he is literally a new being. And he is Steven, and that's all he ever will be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know. That was just so...
We're running long here, but also my favorite point is, if you remember last week, we talked about Azula, and White has a similar thing. She wasn't defeated, and she is perfect in her sense. But once she realized that it was a combination of she was wrong, that Pink is not there, and a realization that Pink is gone, and that her perfectness could not
It can't
fix
change
this.
that.
Yeah, it can't fix it. Like, you know, and thus realizing that makes her not perfect. And just her slow, it wasn't a descent into madness. It was a descent into...
It was just a regular emotional breakdown.
Yeah, it was just an emotional... But for a being who considers herself perfect, she didn't lose. She just had to face a truth that she wasn't ready for. But it was really good.
Yes.
And so, yeah, you should watch the special.
And I'll say, wrapping up their reunion on Earth, blah, blah, all the gems are unbubbled, they're healed. But I love the entire time White Diamond looking like horrifically awkward around everything. Like, she's not disgusted. She's not like, ugh, organics. It's very much like, oh, it touched me. Oh, there's a spider on me. Oh, what do I do? Oh, God.
And she's trying not to be her usual, you know, she's really trying her best. So it's really like...
She was going to shatter her other gems, but her reality was shattered.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Ooh.
It's very much like, hello, you... It's like, you know, it's like Apex... She's an Apex Predator. It's like us being like, hello, Aunt, hi, I could kill you. You're there. I guess we're friends. I will try to observe you and coexist.
Right.
Yay. But I will say this, going forward... Since all of our major issues have more or less been resolved, I hope this theory doesn't stagnate. I hope there's something...
Right, this is the end of the story the Crewniverse set out to tell. Like, everything they wanted to tell, they have now told, and that story is over.
Yeah, because, like, Lars is back. I hope we don't see more of him. Like, his return was underwhelming. I'm tired of the Sadie killers. Like...
Sadie's actress used to be able to sing, and now something's... I don't know. She doesn't sing well anymore. Yeah. That's my opinion. But we have plenty of questions that could still be answered, that they can explore.
I hope so. But we'll have to wait. And you'll have to wait until next week to hear from us again. As always, everybody, I'm Oda Harmon Jr. Follow me, like, share, subscribe to this episode. Full Circle Podcast 23. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. And I'm Jared Fredette. You can find me at Toon Velo. Until next week.
Have a great week, everybody.